But the key thing also is at the same time that we got to do things legal. That is the important thing, you know. So you got to do things legal, and those people that are doing illegal things in America and they're the foreigners, they are not smart. Because when you come to America, you're a guest, and you have to behave like a guest, keep things clean, and to make my bed and to do everything that is the right thing to do.
They're trying to cut him off. Do you see that? You see the hand on the bottom right? They're putting their hand on him to try to cut him off and silence him. Things are starting to get even crazier, which I didn't even know was possible. Joe Rogan chimes in on the whole Minneapolis situation, the fact that the media is now using AI to brush up things and they're lying about things. It's very, very bizarre. Then the Arnold Schwarzenegger goes on The View. And I'm already laughing. I don't even know if I could get this out without laughing. Arnold Schwarzenegger goes on The View and they try to get him to admit that illegal immigration isn't bad, that illegals don't deserve to be deported. And it's kind of surprising, given the fact that Arnold's kind of left-leaning. The answer is going to shock you as to what he says. So we're going to take a look at a couple things in this video. It's going to be fun, late-night video. All I ask in return is for you guys to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's free to do so. Let's get into it. Starting things off with Tom Homan. Here's what he had to say, laying down the law.
I want to be clear. I don't read a lot of social media. I don't read a lot of media. I don't believe half what I see. We are not surrendering the president's mission on immigration enforcement. Let's make that clear. Prioritization of criminal aliens doesn't mean that we forget about everybody else. That's just simply ridiculous. When you have a criminal standing here and a non-criminal standing there, that criminal always should be targeted first because he's a significant concern to the safety and security of the community. By and large, for decades, ICE and CBP have carried out their duties with integrity, professionalism, and compassion. That remains the expectation under President Trump, and I will hold our agents and officers to that standard. I want to be clear.
I love this guy because he was very popular during Barack Obama's administration. They gave him a medal for crying out loud. So the left can't say nothing about him. Now, this clip is going to make you laugh. All right, make sure you're sitting down.
You are an immigrant. You're an immigrant in this country. Yeah. Did you have a visceral reaction to what they're doing, what ICE is doing, when you see the videos of it?
Well, I tell you, you said that the immigrant, I'm so proud and happy that I was embraced by the American people like that. I mean, imagine I came over here with the age of 21, with absolutely nothing. And then to create a career like that. I mean, in no other country in the world could you do that.
Because he did it legally. Because he assimilated. He did it legally. Oh my goodness, The View hates this answer.
Every single thing, if it's my bodybuilding career, if it's my acting career, becoming governor, the beautiful family that I've created, all of this is because of America.
That's true.
And so this is why I'm so happy to see firsthand that this is the greatest country in the world, and this is the land of opportunity.
When you do things legally, The View ignores that part and they clap for him as if what he's saying is promoting somehow the illegals. No. You come to America, you do things legally, you're accepted. That's how that works.
This is what this is all about, is to celebrate people becoming Americans and coming to America and all that. And so I just think the world of the great kind of history that we have with immigrants in America. But the key thing also is at the same time that we got to do things legal. That is the important thing, you know. So you got to do things legal, and those people that are doing illegal things in America and they're the foreigners, they are not smart. Because when you come to America, you're a guest, and you have to behave like a guest. Like when I go to someone's house and I'm a guest, then I will do everything I can to keep things clean and to make my bed and to do everything that is the right thing to do.
They're trying to cut him off. Do you see that? You see the hand on the bottom right? They're putting their hand on him to try to cut him off and silence him because he's speaking out against illegal else. Holy crap, The View doesn't get worse than this.
Rather than committing a crime or being abusive
Stop
or something
touching
like
Arnold.
that. So that doesn't really work in this country. So I think the important thing is when you become an immigrant, to think about, okay, I go to America because I want to use America for the great opportunities that America has in education, in jobs, creating a family, all of those kind of things. Then you have to think about, okay, if I get all of those things from America, then I have to give something back. You have a responsibility as an immigrant to give back to America and to pay back to America and to go and do something for your community for no money whatsoever. Give something back to after-school program, Special Olympics.
The people in the audience love it. It makes sense for us listening at home, and you can hear The View. They're all ready. They're waiting to talk. They're not waiting to listen. You can already tell where this is going.
Or whatever it is, make this country a better place.
I love it. I love when The View brings on a guest to try and get them in a, here, see, this is the confirmation bias from Arnold Schwarzenegger that we're looking for, and we're going to spread propaganda on our channel. Nope, didn't work out that way. They tried to cut him off. You see that? They kept putting the hand on the arm to try and cut him off. It's so pathetic. It's so pathetic, man. Like, it literally just comes down to common sense. And it gets even crazier from here, right? Joe Rogan just saw the photo of Alex Pretti that was edited to make him look nicer, more appealing, I guess. And he has this to say on his podcast for those who missed it.
Did you see what MSNBC did to his image?
Yeah. Where they gussied it up?
Did the opposite of what CNN did to me. You know, CNN during the COVID times turned me green, and they made me ugly and look like I was dying, and they made him handsome.
Yeah.
So people would be more sympathetic to him getting shot, which is kind of wild. Like, are ugly people less valuable to MSNBC?
Less marketable?
That is crazy to me. Like, look at the difference.
Yeah.
Look at the difference. They shortened up his face. They gave him a little bit of a tan.
Oh, they fixed his nose. He's got a shorter nose, brushed up his beard. They very much cleared his skin. They gave him a tan. I mean, a whole bunch of things. This is insane. Why would you do this? Just post the regular photo.
They widened his face a little bit, it seems like. They just made him a little handsomer.
Yeah,
a little hotter.
They gave him a bit of that Chad jaw, didn't they?
They shrunk his nose a little too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
They shrunk his nose, gave him a little bit of a handsome jaw. So he looks like an
Even
American.
made him. If you look at the shoulders, it even looks like they may have plumped up the shoulders there a bit.
A little bit, yeah. The one on the right looks like he's a little plumper. Yeah. They changed the tone of the color. Wild. I mean, they changed his fucking teeth, man.
Communist News Network.
Look, they gave him veneers.
Yeah.
Look at the difference in his teeth. He's a much more handsome guy. Like, that one on the right is like the handsome brother, and the one on the left is like, fuck.
Yeah.
Why couldn't I look like my goddamn brother?
Yeah, the one on the right. They were twins, and he took more of the protein.
Right.
That was what.
Why would they do that? Like, I know why they did it, but why would you do this and think you can get away with it? This is insane. This is the propaganda that people are forced to live with right now. And this is why it's so important to like and subscribe to this channel so you can see what the heck is going on. We call it out every day. It's nuts. It doesn't make any sense, man, that stuff like this is even allowed. I know the days of here's the news, I have no opinion, that doesn't exist. The only place you find that is on X, right? My YouTube channel, I have an opinion. I'm going to share my opinion. It's called YouTube. It's my opinion, of course. But journalism, mainstream media used to be, here's the news, you guys make up your mind. And now they literally edit photos of people. They try to shape the narrative that fits what they are pushing in their agenda, and then they get called out on it. It's fucking disgusting to see stuff like that. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Hope you liked it. Hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.